I keep picking up a masculine that is in your energetic fields. I keep picking up a masculine that just won't let go of you. I keep picking up a masculine that feels that he is who you're meant to be with, or y'all are supposed to come back into connection with. This could be more than one masculine. This could be one masculine. But I keep picking up there's somebody who is not ready to let you go just yet. Yeah. This individual needs to seek healing. Okay? They need to seek healing. They need to have a lot more courage to go after the things that they want to go after, and that may have been you. All right? Now there's a mystery between you and this person on whether or not you're gonna give them another chance, whether or not you are on the other side still thinking this opportunity can arise. Hey, you know, you need to stay in your integrity, because this person, this masculine that we're talking about this morning here, is like trying to slow you down. They're not coming back into your life to make your life any better, right? And you have to be mindful of that, right? This masculine is coming so that you don't get a chance to celebrate with anybody else. They're kind of envious. They're kind of jealous. They're kind of, you know, they're kind of like trying to make sure that you don't get another opportunity with somebody else. They're trying to make sure that you don't face your fears of being in, let's say, a toxic relationship, a relationship that didn't serve you. It's like they don't want you to tell yourself you deserve better. And this is what you're being guided to and cycling out. Yeah. Your ancestors, your girlfriends, your friends, your people, everyone is supporting you to come out of this relationship with this masculine. Okay? Even your brother, I'm hearing. Yeah, like there's a lot of people that have told you to avoid the drama, avoid going back to something that doesn't serve your highest good. And they have told you, like, you've learned the karmic lesson from this person, so accept responsibility. I feel like this person, even like, you might have had to get a warrant for their, like, there had to be like something about like having to like get a restraining order from this person. Maybe this person was a jailbird. Maybe this person's been in and out of jail. Maybe this person like has some sort of like health concern, mental health, schizophrenia. This person could deal drugs. This person could do a lot of things. Okay, I heard ring around the rosy. Yeah, a pocket full of posies. This person has been around a lot of people that, you know, could have OD'd, right? So you need to cut your losses from this individual, because this person is, you know, around a lot of people that are very negative, around a lot of people that deal with darkness. Okay, death surrounds this person, negativity surrounds this person. This masculine wanted to stop you from going for your goals. This masculine wanted to stop you from connecting with others. This masculine hindered your ability to do more research and find more resources to open doors for yourself. So like they would have told you to come over instead of like you working on your resume. They would have told you to come and help them clean up their house, or, you know, cleanse out their negative energy. Meanwhile, you're working on your own, right? Let's say you're cleaning your car and they'll be like, oh, come over and then I'll help you clean it. But that never happens, right? So this person tried to disrupt your process. This person tried to disrupt your healing, your howling, your ability to get more creative. Okay. Yeah. And now everything is aligning, especially this particular moon that just recently passed. Things are aligning where you're starting to realize like, wow, I've been in something toxic for a long time, or wow, this person was really not good for me and I do deserve better and I'm not going to go down this route again. Or like, you know, I was sharing my location with my man, or my supposedly man. I was sharing my location and all he was doing was, you know, trying to mess it up. So we have forgiveness. I feel like this person is no longer in your life for some of you, and now they're looking for forgiveness. Like they're realizing like, oh, I shouldn't have stole all your passwords. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have tried to hack your phone. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have tried to steal your car. I'm sorry I called the cops on you. Like there's a lot that this person did to you. Wow. You had to go through a lot with this person. I heard like it was like, you know how we have green light, yellow light, red light? It was like yellow light, yellow light. Like something was like kept nudging you and saying it's time for you to get out of this. This relationship is not going to carry me to the future. This relationship is going to keep me frozen. This relationship is going to take away my ability to have love day and night. You could have even got like little psychic visions of this person coming to your house and destroying something, and then a month later it actually happens, okay? So you learn to self-regulate. I feel like if this is a scenario of your girlfriend, even like you say you have a homegirl and she's in a domestic relationship, it's like she helped hinder you continue to be in this relationship as well. So you also had to self-regulate. You had to stay away from friends that actually enable you to continue being in something that definitely needed to be, you know, renovated. Your love life, the past needs to be renovated. Your mind. And I'm hearing something about, I'm hearing and I'm saying there's something connected to your mother. Like your mother could have hindered you as well. Something's dripping. Your faucet could drip. Something's dripping. Your faucet could be leaking. Your tub could be leaking. And that's not good, because in the church they say like when you have a leak in your house, it means like marriage is off the table. Okay, so even if you wanted to marry this person and you have a leak in your house, at least when it comes to Catholics, right? If there's a leak in the church or a leak in your house, your marriage is faulty. So I'm seeing there's a leak in your union. There's a leak in your connection with this masculine. Your connection with this person was never gonna stand, okay? And I'm also getting meant to be. And in Greek mythology, there are 3 women who tell a story. Can't remember what their names are right now, but they tell a story. And it's almost like I think they're called the Fates. Fates, and they talk about basically what is going to happen, what needs to get cut off, and what inevitably was going to happen regardless. So this relationship was meant to come in, serve its time, do you damage, and then get out. I know you don't want to hear that, but it's to teach you about boundaries. It's to teach you about knowing who to serve, who to tolerate, who to be around, who to share your bread of, you know what I mean, bread of life with. Yeah, this masculine is now releasing their own blockages right now. They're not just sitting over there doing the same thing. They are releasing their own blockages. And you're intuitively picking this up. And this is why. As they release their own blockages, they're also releasing parts of you that they know they destroyed. Right? Look at that. They're releasing you and all the things that they did to you. So like, I know I did this person really bad. I know I shouldn't have done this person's really bad. Or they could be selling the car they stole from you. That's what I'm hearing. They took a car from you, sold it, trying to sell it because they don't want that energy anymore. They could have took a t-shirt that, you know what I mean, you gave them, selling it, a watch, an iPad, something. They're like, listen, I'm getting rid of this energy because I know I did this person bad. And if I stay connected to this iPad, this watch, this phone, this car, I am just going to recycle the same energy that I was giving out to this person. So there's some sort of like cleansing going on over there. But you're also picking it up because it's still connected to your cord. And this is the knowledge that's being given to you at this time. So you can I'm hearing clean the pus out, like clear the pus out. Ew, that's so gross. Okay, so I've never described a person to a pimple. So it's like you're cleaning out the pus out of your life of this person. That's gross. Okay. Take the lead, all right? Look at that. You're taking the lead. You're saying, listen, okay, let me get my little star patch. Let me get my little star pimple patch, okay? And just take that out. Watch for the signs. Yeah, you're watching how things unfold. You're watching their Instagram. You're watching their Facebook. You're watching their Twitter. You're even watching if they come back around, if they break the legal agreement y'all have, okay? Papa Biddy. All right? The law of attraction. Okay, so now you're starting to attract or at least eliminate negative things. So you might attract a good friend who comes and tells you like, wow, you went through so much, let's move on from that. Or you might attract a good job. Or you might attract, I don't know, a bunch of like a nice car now that you gave that car to the person or they stole it. All right, yeah, this is gonna help you transform out of that. See, you're also gonna be like more loyal to yourself. You're going to be more loyal to yourself. You're not going to treat yourself badly anymore. You're at least trying to jump out of the universe. You're trying to jump out of one Spider-Verse and go into another one, okay? You're going to accept the changes because this relationship was toxic. This relationship was toxic. And you're like, okay, you know what? Let me just not do nothing. Or maybe you had a period where you just said, I'm going to do nothing because I need to realize what I was doing with this person wasn't serving anything but for me to do shadow work that I was hindering. So for example, let's bring it back to you now. Yes, this person was a douchebag. Yes, this person was totally ignorant and messed up and all the things that I can't really tell you on YouTube. But at the same time, this person came into your life so you can stop running from doing the shadow work that you didn't want to face. So for example, you could have gotten RAPE as a child. You could have gotten molested. You could have been a victim to people trying to project on what you were supposed to do. So you were a yes person all the time, a yes man, a yes woman. You were always paying your mama's phone bill. You were always paying your daddy's, you know what I mean, car, mortgage, etc. So one of those things slowly started to like, you're like, hold on, this is starting to hinder me now. This is starting to hinder me, but I'm still connected to this cord and I still keep doing it. Okay. You have finally got to a place where you're like, I can't, I just can't. I'm slowing down my life for other people. What? Why am I doing that? Okay. And then you also didn't want to be around these people. You didn't want to be around your family members and ex-friends and cousins and family and people who were always putting you in this box. You're like, I'm not a box. Okay. I'm not a box. What else? Yeah. So now you're embracing uncertainty. You're embracing the fact that things are changing. You don't know what it's going to be like. You don't know what the future holds. Right? And before you weren't doing that. You're going to change your tune. Oh, that's so sweet. We're going to close it out right there. You're going to change your tune. You're going to change your tune. At the bottom of the deck, it says, oh, you got to communicate. There's somebody you need to communicate to, or you also need to talk to the angels and God about what your goals are. Don't talk to anybody else because clearly that wasn't going to serve you. Okay, it hasn't been serving you. You're going to change your tune. Maybe you also need to change the type of music that you listen to at this current time, because if you're constantly listening to just be love on the brain, like, no, you're telling yourself that you still love a narcissist. Stop doing that, especially this person. Okay. Don't be listening to things that put you in a low vibration. Put songs on that are going to lift you up, that are going to remind you of the challenges that you overcome. Okay. What else? I feel like they said do more, do more, do more. I don't want to do more. I feel like that was the gist of the message. I feel like that's all you need to know right now. Should we pull 3 more? They said to give you a prayer. Wow. Give you a prayer. Wow. When you feel weak, you need to read Psalms 89, verses 7 to 13. When you feel weak, because there's a lot of times that you're feeling weak. And when it comes to Psalms 89, it actually represents easing pain and suffering. So pray this sincerely, and you'll call the attention of the great physician who heals all maladies to the situation. So whatever the situation is calling for at this particular time, we haven't gone into super details, but you're currently being called to have a strong hand. And at this time, if you don't have a strong hand because you're weak, they're trying to shift your mind so that you'll endure and not break. We out.